In this video, we bring you a compilation of corrupt cops getting caught in the act. Brace yourself for shocking takedowns and dramatic moments, just like these wonky cops who think they're immune to the law.
Evening.
Hi.
Driver's license, proof insurance.
I don't have my driver's license on me. I'm Officer Gauchi.
Yeah.
Sedesky PD.
Yeah. The reason why I'm stopping you is I got you doing 75 and a 55.
Was I going that fast?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You have your driver's license on you?
I don't have it on me.
You don't have it on you?
No.
Okay. Alright. Just sit
Alright.
tight for me for a minute.
I'm sorry?
Just sit tight for me for a minute, okay?
Alright.
Alright. You got anything to drink tonight?
No, sir.
No?
Just, I had a couple. But
You had a couple?
that's about it.
Okay. Alright. You want to take a field sobriety test for me?
No.
No? Okay. You want to take a PBT for me?
No.
No? Okay. Car and park?
Yeah?
Okay. Go and step out of the car. I'm going to come back to my
It's
vehicle.
in the center console.
It's in the center console?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do have one?
It's in the center console.
okay.
I'm a police officer.
Right, I understand that, but I don't know if you have one on you or not is what I'm asking.
It's not on
Not on
me,
you, it's in the
no.
center console. Okay, back here to my cruiser, please.
Okay.
Is it loaded?
Well, yeah, I'm a cop.
I understand that, but I mean, I don't know if you got one in the pipe or not, or if you got it, the ammo separated from it, or what's going on with it. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I'm a police officer, so yeah, I would have one in the pipe.
Right, I understand that, but not everyone always carries it with ammo in it. I don't know where you're coming from or what's going on. I'm just asking questions.
The officer was clearly intoxicated and seemed unconcerned that he had been speeding and could have potentially harmed someone. He was laughing and boasting about being a cop, as if he believed his profession would allow him to escape the consequences for his actions.
To my back door, please.
All right.
I'm just gonna make sure you have no weapons on you.
No, it's in the center console.
Right. I'm just gonna make sure. You coming from work or something?
No.
No? You just got your badge on you?
Right.
Have a seat.
Can I ask why I'm being put in the backseat of the car?
You've been drinking. You're just told me that you're in possession of a loaded firearm. I'm separating you from the vehicle where the firearm is at.
Right, and I'm a police officer.
Right, I understand that. And you've been drinking.
Now, wait a minute. No. No.
Listen, I am trying my best with this situation. You've admitted to me that you're drinking. I got you doing 75.
Well,
you have
first
a loaded.
of all, I haven't admitted that I'm drinking.
No, you did up there in the car. You said you had a couple drinks.
Okay.
Okay. You have a loaded firearm in the car on top of all of this. I'm asking you to have a seat while I investigate this OVI and everything else that's involved. I know who you are and I understand, but I still don't have a choice. I have to address the situation as you're anyone else.
Okay.
Watch your toes.
Oh, we'll take care of that, alright?
I have not Mirandized him yet.
Okay. You gotta do that. Hey, Ken.
Hi.
What's going on, brother?
I don't know.
Alright, so I was talking to Deputy Sergeant. Yeah, he told me what's going on with the stop and stuff right now, alright? He's saying that you didn't want to take any of this field sobriety test or anything tonight. Alright.
kind of in a position where I'm like,
Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't know what the hell's going on.
you want to step? You don't got to sit in the car right now, man. We can step out here and talk while we're having a conversation, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So here's where we're at. He pat you down already? No weapons on.
Yeah.
It's in the
It's
car.
in my center console.
Okay. All right. So Deputy Sergeants informed me they stopped you and he had you detained here for suspicion of OVI. Okay.
Right.
The officer was completely out of his wits. He still hadn't grasped the severity of the situation, but the sergeant soon made him realize the trouble he was in.
We'll Mirandize you and then we'll ask you if you're having a drink tonight and we'll go from there. All right. And we handle this just the way we handle with anybody else. All right.
Right.
Treat you like we treat anyone else with utmost respect and confidence. Okay.
Right.
All right. And I know you to be a great cop, and I know that great cops can make mistakes. Okay. And that's kind of where I'm leaving it right now. All right. All right. So he's gonna do his job like he's supposed to, and we both got families too. All right. We gotta take care of it at the end of the day. All right. So that being said, he's gonna Mirandize you. You're not gonna take any sobriety tests tonight, or you want to take some sobriety tests to see where you're at, something like that.
Right.
It's up to you. I can't. You know the.
Are you willing to take a field sobriety test for me?
No.
No. Okay.
Would you like to contact an attorney at this time?
Nope.
Call on a cell phone. Okay. Call the post.
Okay.
I'd say that'd be the most unbiased
Okay.
of the testing sites. I'll take care of the vehicle.
Okay.
Ken, do you got someone I can release the vehicle to, or not so much?
Nope.
All right. All right.
I don't have anybody up here.
Okay. All right. So per policy, we have to put you handcuffed or out in the vehicle, do it in the
So I'm
front.
trying to understand is why do you think I'm in a OVI?
I stopped you. I could smell the odor of alcohol coming off your breath. Your
Okay.
words are slurred. Your eyes are bloodshot and
I'm
glassy.
slurred?
Yes.
I'm slurred.
Yes. We're not going to stand out here and argue on the side of the road.
Well, no, I am going to argue because this is bullshit, and I can guarantee you that I'm not slurred.
All right. I'm not.
This is my career
Yeah.
that you're talking about.
And I understand that. It's not, that brings him no pleasure, I promise you that, okay? It brings him zero pleasure.
Oh,
all right?
bullshit!
And me the same. Me the same, Ken. All right?
Fine, I'll take this field
All
sobriety
right,
test.
and
Give
that-
me the field
And
fucking
that'll give him a better
field
idea where we're at,
sobriety test.
okay, Ken?
Because this is bullshit.
Go ahead and cut your front overhead lights, and we'll come over here. I do have...
After trying to be nice and seeing that it didn't work, Officer Ken decided to gaslight the other officers. It was really low of him to try to manipulate his colleagues like that. The officers then made Ken do the sobriety test, which was a whole show in and of itself.
Do you have any vision problems? Do you wear any glasses or contacts or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. Can you see the tip of my pen right here where my finger is? Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to follow the tip of my pen right here where my finger is with your eyes and only your eyes. Do you understand my instructions?
Yep.
Don't move your head.
I'm not doing it right.
Don't move your head.
You're not doing it right.
You could raise it a bit there, Ben. Now he's tall.
You know, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm one of the highest profile OBI officers on my department, and you didn't even do anything that you're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
And I know you're 2210. We're okay.
So you might want to work on it.
Okay.
Just roll with this test for now, alright? And that's stuff you can dispute later, alright, Ken? I appreciate that.
Do you understand my instructions?
Yes.
Okay. You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Do you have any injuries that prevent you from standing on one leg for approximately 30 seconds?
No.
No?
Despite Officer Ken's rude behavior, the officers still tried being friendly and helpful. But it looked like Ken was just not ready to admit he was in the wrong, and what he said next will shock you.
Can I call someone for you, man? And we'll get this test out of the way and we can deal with this stuff, we can deal with this stuff later, alright? Right now, if you're not, I understand if you're not wanting to take the rest of this test. I get it, man, I understand. Let's just take care of this now. Okay.
Just put me in handcuffs.
Alright. Let's do it in the front, brother.
Ken, we're going to do this in the front.
Ken, in the front, brother. So you can make a phone call. We can get who we need to get on the phone.
I don't have a fucking phone.
Alright.
I don't have anything. Just put me in the fucking handcuffs. Just fucking.
Ken, I know. Alright. Ken, I know. Alright. I can call somebody. Either one of your brothers from the apartment.
Anyone.
Just let
I don't have anybody.
Okay. Alright, buddy. Calm down. Calm down. Come on. Let's go get this over with, alright?
This way.
We got you, buddy. Come on.
Imagine being so immature that you make the stupidest decisions of all, and when it's time to face the consequences, you start sobbing like a kid. A $30 Uber would have prevented this whole event. Absolutely disgusting.
Pull us for a second, Ken. Can we do that?
Whatever you gotta get this.
What's that, bud?
Whatever you gotta do.
I appreciate that. I do. Alright, I'm gonna open this door.
I know you
You
don't.
can step back, okay?
I know you don't. I don't. Hey.
You're a brother, I know. I got it, bro. I understand, okay? I understand 100%. Stay calm, bro. Let's have a seat. Let's have a seat for now. Have a seat.
Ken, you're good. Ken, stop. Ken.
Stay calm for us. Don't do this to us, okay? Please, come on, brother.
Come on, Ken.
Ken, calm down. Calm down, Ken, okay? You gotta stay calm for us, alright? Ken, I got it, Ken. You gotta stay calm for us, alright, brother?
Gauchi was charged with OV1, improper handling of a firearm in a motor vehicle, vandalism, and speed. Gauchi pleaded not guilty to the charges. This officer was drunk, so it's understandable why he was behaving the way he did. But these next officers didn't even have an excuse for their absurd behavior.
I'm going to confiscate it as evidence if you don't move back there.
On October 18, 2020, a YouTuber by the name of Ghostwriter posted a video where he was harassed by a Colorado State Patrol officer. What the officer said will make you lose faith in law enforcement.
Hey there, are you with the media, sir?
Yeah.
What channel?
Independent.
Independent? Okay, I've been asked by the commander on the scene if I can have all media move back. So this light right here, that's this first one that's all lit up. Not that one, but the next one back. That's where we're going to stage media at for now. If you could move back there, please.
No, thank you.
Why not?
I can't see nothing from back there.
I know, because we're going to update you in a little bit.
A person has the right to lawfully record any incident involving a peace officer and to maintain custody and control of that recording and the device used to record the incident. However, this officer seemed to be unaware of this right.
Can you please move back there?
I need to get my scene
Right
footage
now,
first.
we're trying to do our investigation.
I understand that.
And I need you to move back there.
Go do your investigation.
Right. I would like to ask you to move back there, please.
I'm under no obligation to. Come on.
Any other news channel that showed up would respect us and move back there.
I will after I get my footage.
After his manipulations failed, the officer then began threatening the journalist.
I'm going to confiscate it as evidence if you don't move back there.
You know that's against the law, right?
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Are you familiar
Let me
with...
go get the commander.
Are you familiar with Colorado Revised Statute 16-3-311? And are you familiar with 13-3... 13- What was the other one?
Think about this trooper's attitude and willingness to threaten unlawful abuse of his authority. Now think about how long that trooper has been on the job. Let that sink in for a moment. If you think this officer was out of his mind, then wait until you see the next officer.
Is that like a law?
It's not a law, it's just a policy.
Just a policy? Well, you're a law enforcement officer, right?
On July 23rd, 2023, Sean from the YouTube channel Long Island Audits, a platform dedicated to exposing corrupt behavior, posted a video in which he visited the Kent County Courthouse in Warwick, Rhode Island. During his visit, he came across some corrupt cops who did things that made his blood boil with anger.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
May I help you?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Deputy Alexander, badge number 43.
43, Deputy Alexander. Nice to meet you. My name is Sean.
Nice to meet you, sir.
I don't need any help at the moment, Deputy.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Thank
though.
you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. So over here to the right, we have family court. So far, so good. They are honoring their oath to uphold the United States Constitution. Hi, sir. How are you?
Good. Are you filming in the courthouse? I thought I saw you on camera filming. Did you know
You thought you saw me? You thought you saw me on your camera filming?
Yeah.
Ironic. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Johnston 8. I'm with the Capitol Police. How are you?
Johnston with the
Yeah,
Capitol
like the
Police.
town. Like the
Johnston.
town. Yeah.
And your name and badge number, sir?
65.
And your name?
65 is all I have to give.
Your name is 65? Okay.
Just not allowed to film in the courthouse.
Why would that be?
That's what the Supreme Court set forth as a policy in the building. In all courthouses, they don't want filming without prior approval
There's a policy. Approval from who?
from Superior Court. Supreme Court.
From Supreme Court? Is that like a law?
It's not a law, it's just a policy.
Just a policy? Well, you're a law enforcement officer, right?
Right, yeah, I do. Policies and laws I uphold.
You uphold policies.
And laws,
Right.
right, but you just can't film in the building.
I 100% can film in. I'm exercising a First Amendment right here.
But not in this building.
But what law is that? I don't understand what law. Do you have a supervisor I could speak to?
I don't have one handy.
You don't have. There's no supervisor in this building.
Not for Capitol Police, no.
But I don't understand. I'm allowed to be in this building, right?
Sure.
You're just saying because of a policy I can't record?
You can't record, that's correct.
Do you have this policy?
I don't have a policy with me, no.
So I just have to take your word for it?
Sure.
I have to take you. So let me just make it clear. You enforce policies as a law enforcement officer
Policies and laws.
and laws. But you enforce policies as a law enforcement officer.
Policies
You're enforcing a policy that violates my constitutional rights to record.
These corrupt cops don't even know what they're supposed to be doing. Instead of protecting the law, they enforce some policy devised by a random person.
That policy is in violation of the United States Constitution and the First Amendment. So,
You're more than welcome to take it up with the judge.
but I don't even know what would I take up. I don't know.
You
I don't know.
have a complaint that you want to film in the courthouse.
But you're not. There's no signs posted, no orders
Signs posted
posted.
as soon as you came in the building?
There's no orders posted. Those are just printed out on a computer.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, so
anybody can print those out.
anyone can, but the Supreme Court printed them up. We gave them to us, and we have to uphold the
If the Supreme Court didn't want people recording in courthouses, they would have made a judicial order, not a policy. Can I see the judicial order?
You do not need to see it. We don't have to show it to you. But
Why?
From the Supreme Court, the state of Rhode Island has given the power to the head of the Rhode Island Supreme Court.
The Rhode Island Supreme Court.
Rhode Island Supreme Court, and they have come out that there is no filming in the court. It's like any law. You can get arrested for disorderly conduct, correct? The officer doesn't have to show you the law, the disorderly conduct law, does he?
Well, I'm not breaking any
I'm
laws.
just saying, as an example.
No, but and I guess that's my exact point. Would that be, officer? Is that my exact point? Is that I'm not breaking any laws. So
Any laws, but what will happen is that you will be held in contempt of court for violating the court order. And then we would have to arrest you, and you would have to go for
how can I violate something I haven't even seen before?
You've seen
A law is different than an order. I'm just trying to.
I'm just telling you that there's no filming in the courthouse for Supreme Court order, okay?
Well, you said it was policy at first. Now it's an
Policy,
order.
Whatever. Okay, so I'm just.
I cannot see this order.
No.
Why? That's
You go
unreasonable.
online and look at it.
But why can't you're the one that's enforcing it?
We're not required to show you the order, okay? But I'm here to tell you that you can't record in the courthouse.
So what happens if I don't stop recording in the courthouse?
You're gonna get arrested for contempt of court.
Arrested for contempt of court.
You just have to stop filming.
That's correct.
You can stay in the building all you want as long as you're not filming.
That doesn't even make any sense.
You can stay in the building, you just can't film in the building, and that's done by the Supreme Court.
If I can see it, I can film it. What if I had a photographic memory? What if I was secretly recording? Is there a rule against secretly recording? You would never know. But you would never know.
Right, I would never know.
Exactly my point.
But it's still legal.
I could tell you that I'm not recording right now, and then what? You don't have a warrant to check my phone.
I don't. I saw you on the cameras.
You saw me holding up my phone, right?
I did.
Does that mean I'm
Are you
recording?
recording right now?
I don't want to answer any questions that might incriminate me. I have the right to remain silent. It's my Fifth Amendment right. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I'm not breaking any law, sir. I'm not really trying to be difficult. I'm just trying to stand up for my rights.
An officer enforcing a policy that violates your constitutional rights that he swore to uphold? The officers are so thick that they can't see the absurdity in their behavior.
All right, well, are you going to arrest me?
No, are you recording?
I don't want to answer any questions.
I saw you recording on the cameras. I was watching you. I zoomed in on your camera and you were filming this area.
You saw the recording?
I saw that what you were doing.
So you saw me holding up my phone like I'm holding it up now.
Right. So you're not recording me?
I don't want to answer any questions, sir. I have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Okay, carry on. If you're not recording, you go right ahead.
That doesn't make any sense, sir. That doesn't make any sense, sir.
Just asking you politely, are you recording?
But that doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
Yeah, because you have no authority to check my phone, right?
No, but I'm just asking you from one person to another, are you recording me?
I don't, and I'm telling you, as a citizen who's exercising his rights peacefully, I don't want to answer any questions. I've already been. If you're watching me on camera, you've seen I've been everywhere in this building.
Yeah, you have.
I've been every single place in this building.
It's a nice building.
But you guys are the government is filming us. Why can't the people film the government for transparency purposes?
You can take it up with the government, but I'm just here to enforce this order, this policy, whatever you
You're
want to
enforcing the policy, the order, but if there was an order that said no people of color can come inside this building, would you enforce that one as well? Because it's a slippery slope. Because you're saying, hey, I'm just following orders, but
Listen, now that's just a little bit ridiculous.
how? It's a slippery slope. It's the same thing that can happen.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
So you wouldn't enforce that policy or that order.
Listen, I'm not going to talk,
So you would.
What ifs? Okay, let's not go down this road. I'm not going to answer any foolish questions like that.
That's not a foolish question,
It's a
sir.
foolish question.
It's not a foolish question, sir. It's pointing
Ask me
to
a
a
question,
point.
ask me a question, not
It's pointing to a point that I'm trying to make, sir. Is that if you're just following orders, you're just a man following orders. That's what you're trying to say here. And I'm saying, what orders would you follow? But you would enforce an order that violates my constitutional rights, just not my civil rights as far as my race or anything like that. Just my constitutional rights you're willing to violate. You took an oath to uphold the United States Constitution when you took this job? All right, well, do you have a copy of this order? So you're saying I can't get a copy of the order?
We're not required to provide you a copy of the order. You're more than welcome to look at it online.
All right, well, I'm going to go about my day, and I'm going to be.
I'm just going to walk around too.
Well, I just want to let you know I've already seen the whole building. I'm going to be leaving.
Oh,
Okay.
have a nice day, sir.
You too. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We already saw the entire building. We missed this quote when we were in here. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Dr. Martin Luther King.
If tyrant cops driving unhinged in their passenger vehicles isn't enough for you witness, as these next cops blatantly waste time.
What's the first line of your oath?
You got all this
What's the
going
first
on,
line
and
of your
that's
oath?
what you gonna do, man.
What's the first line of your oath?
A riveting video was uploaded on November 7th, 2021 by YouTuber Hold Them Accountable Philadelphia, showcasing a tense encounter with a police officer. The YouTuber demands the officer's identification, sparking a surprising reaction from the cop. What happens next will leave you astounded.
Hey, what's going on? What we working on?
What?
I said, what we working on?
What you mean,
I take my hands out my pocket so you don't think I'm doing
Okay, so
anything.
what we working on?
What we working on?
Okay, what we working on?
No, what we working on?
Keep on moving.
I'm asking a question.
I'm asking you a question.
Can I get your name and badge
No,
number?
you cannot.
I can't get your name
No,
and badge
cause
number.
my business, you mind yours.
You are my business.
Sir, go.
You are my business.
Sir, go.
Could you please identify yourself? It's in your policy to identify yourself.
You call you back.
Could you call your supervisor?
You call, if you want what you call me.
Could you call your supervisor, please? I'm just here to ask a couple questions.
And I'm not asking no question.
Why not?
Because I don't have to.
You do.
No, I don't. Sir.
You're illegally parked.
Okay, can you go?
You're illegally parked.
Sir, can you go?
Could you call a supervisor, please?
Call 911, ask for supervisor.
I don't want to have to go through that.
Call 911.
Why are you the only one in the 14th district that's giving me a hard time?
Sir.
I do the whole city.
Okay, I'm not the one.
I'm not doing anything illegal.
Okay, so.
You supposed to protect me under the First Amendment.
What do you need, sir?
Right? You're parked illegally, and I'm trying to understand. Because if I park on the street, on the sidewalk, I get a ticket. You're parked on the sidewalk illegally. You need to be parked on a public street, not on a sidewalk that we pay for. You need to be parked on a public street.
Do you work for the city?
No, I pay you. I pay you.
No, you don't pay me.
I do pay you with taxes. Could you call your supervisor?
Call 911.
Could you call your supervisor?
Call 911.
And I can't get your badge number?
No, you cannot.
Can I get your name and badge
No, you
number?
cannot.
So I can't have your name and badge number?
You cannot.
Why is that?
Call 911. You need service, I'll help you with service. If not, go away.
I do need services.
Okay, what service you need?
The services is you're parked illegally. That's my service. I need you to park on the street. Thank you.
And you know why I'm calling for a supervisor? To save you.
Save me?
To save you.
So is that a threat?
No, that's a promise.
What's the promise? What's the promise? Am I breaking the law? Am I breaking the law? Am I breaking the law?
1412.
I didn't think so.
Can you do me a favor? Can you have DC come to this location?
Take a good look at this officer's demeanor. Acting as if he's above everyone, yet he's just a government employee. Can you believe he outright denied that his salary comes from the public? And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, he's just getting started.
You got anything in the car I need to know about? Guns, knives? I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
Okay, get away from it then.
See, this is what we get when we pay these public servants to do work for us, and this is how they treat us. This is how they treat us. They take our money, they on their phones, they don't care about what's going on. Hey, listen, if you guys want to call, it's okay. You can call. It's 215-686-1400.
It's okay, and I'll help you with something.
Your supervisor coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll file a complaint on you for not identifying yourself in your policy. Okay, I will. I done already did a public records request. I got your policy. I got your code of conduct. I got how you guys are supposed to act, and you are not acting the way you're supposed to act.
Why you wait for him? Can you just back up in my space?
Am I threatening you?
Say it again.
Am I threatening you?
I believe so. You have your hands in your pocket.
Okay, my hands are in front of you. My hands are in front of you. I don't have anything but a flashlight. Anything but a flashlight.
Get that light out my face.
Well, you putting it in my face. You putting the light in my face.
I'm not the one.
You putting the light in my face.
I'm telling you, sir.
You putting the light in my face.
Sir, listen. Take a walk. I'm not the guy.
I'm waiting for your supervisor.
I'm not the guy.
I'm waiting for your supervisor.
Okay, I'm not the guy. I'm just telling you right now.
Listen,
I'm not the guy.
I'm waiting for your supervisor.
I'm just letting you know. I'm not one of the officers that you could play with.
This ain't for play. You took an oath to protect the Constitution, and you on it right now. That's what you doing. I look for good police officers, but guess what? I ran across a bad one.
I'm trying to be patient as I can, but if you keep on bothering me, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be calling kind of fair.
Wow, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not breaking the law. I just asked you a couple questions, and you felt some type of way. I do this in every single district. Every single district I do this in. You're the only one who gives me a problem. All you had to do was talk to me.
And that's what I told him.
All you had to do is give me name and badge number, and...
You can judge the supervisor by the behavior of his subordinates. Clearly, they believe they're untouchable. This is why we need vigilant auditors to expose such corruption.
How you doing today? How you doing today?
What you doing, man?
You know, I came up, asked him a couple questions, right?
Right.
First off, he said, "Do you have any business with me?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "What's the business?" I said, "You're illegally parked. If I park right there, I get a ticket, right?"
No, it's called discretion.
Huh?
It's called discretion.
Oh, so any of these cars can park on the sidewalk, and I'm gonna tell you, right? I do this in all districts.
I know.
All over the city.
Got nothing else going on, right? Just,
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
That's what you
I don't
just
have
do,
nothing
right?
else
Just,
going
that's
on.
what you got
All
going
right, so
on, right?
I'm gonna show you this, right? So
I really don't care.
I'm
G.
in.
I really don't.
Okay.
It don't matter.
Okay.
Just
Cool.
saying, it doesn't. It's not really
Cool.
applicable for me.
Is the supervisor coming?
Probably.
Okay.
Stand there.
Yes,
so
sir.
you park here, and the
No,
car
no.
is here to be visible, so that way it can do with all this.
No,
you
listen.
don't film these dudes in these stores selling.
Listen,
but
hold
you'll
on.
film
Hold on.
us
Hold on.
trying
Hold on.
to
Hold on.
prevent.
Listen.
No,
Listen.
hear me. Hear
No,
me out.
I-
You
listen.
don't film them when they out here
Listen.
slinging, and
Listen.
you know they slinging.
No,
but you'll
listen.
film us.
Listen.
That makes sense to
Listen
you?
to what I'm saying
That's
to
your
you.
community.
Listen to what I'm
But
telling
yeah,
you.
you gonna harass
This
us.
is what I do,
All
right?
right, G.
I go around the
I know what
city.
you do.
I go around the city and I
All
look
right, G.
for
All right, man,
good
that's fine.
police officers.
That's right.
That's what I do.
got
I
you.
go around the city
I'm
looking for
sitting here
good police
talking about how
officers.
you double
That's all I
park and
do.
you
You
get
do
a
nothing
ticket.
for your neighborhood when these guys is out here doing all kinds of dumb drugs.
You won't go into the Chinese stores with that cell phone, I bet you that.
Why
But you would
wouldn't
do
I?
this, but you won't film them selling drugs.
Is
Because that's
this
snitching, right?
Is this a problem?
Okay.
Is this
We
okay?
just telling you
So
that
so
you
why
could use that energy
so
to
why?
actually do something.
But that's what
But
he's saying.
but
You
I
don't
am
do
doing
this.
something.
You're not. Stop.
This
I don't,
one.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. What's the
You
first
just
line of your
smelling in
oath?
the air, you got all this
What's the
going
first
on,
line
and
of your
that's
oath?
what you gonna do, man.
What's the first line of your oath? How you doing today, Sarge?
How you doing?
Can I get your name, badge number?
My name's Lieutenant Frisco. My badge number is 419. Would you like to conduct an on-camera interview with me?
Listen.
Would you like to conduct an on-camera
Sure.
interview? Okay, then I suggest you contact the Philadelphia Police Department Public Affairs
Well, no.
Office.
Oh no, I don't want to interview.
Okay.
No, I don't want to interview.
Okay.
This
Then
is
in
all,
that case, we'll finish.
So
Okay.
this is all I wanted. This is all I was saying, right?
Yeah.
This is all I was saying. I came up, I looked for good police officers, right? I look for good police officers. Obviously, there's none here. He doesn't want to identify himself. You're a tyrant. He's a tyrant.
Predictably, the tyrant supervisor ignored the confrontation. This is the grim reality we're facing, where such individuals operate unchecked, thinking they are above the law. Utterly disgraceful.
$250,000 with a man with a camera. Ain't that something? I guess you thought I was gonna get scared. Put the camera down. It's not happening. Nothing. You said I got nothing to do. Crazy. And look at this guy right here. This is the district captain. Lieutenant. He don't even want to talk. That's how much they're tyrants. Hey, you don't want to talk right quick? I don't have nothing crazy to say to you. I was just gonna ask you a couple questions. Drive a shame, y'all. Look, you see it? See it? Drive a shame. Got him to do exactly what I needed him to do. Drive a shame. See ya. LT, can you talk to me for a second? No? LT, this is the respect that we get from the people that's supposed to serve us. This is crazy. LT. Hello? Hello? Can you answer one question and I'll be out your hair? I'll leave. Am I breaking the law?
The officers and their lieutenant were clearly annoyed by the audit, oblivious to the fact that their behavior was the very reason for the scrutiny.
When a citizen's talking to you, I'm sorry, when your boss is talking to you, you're supposed to answer. But you guys don't respect the Constitution. The first line of your oath say that you're gonna uphold the Constitution, and you don't do it. 149 subsection G say I can do exactly what I'm doing. And you can't do nothing about it. Smith versus Cummins say the same thing. See, that's the stuff y'all don't know. Y'all react instead of just asking questions. That's all I wanted to do is ask you a question. Ask him a question, I'd have been on my way. So now I gotta go to the 14th district and stand out there and do this. And do this. Because you guys are tired. Hey, listen, you have a good night. You be safe, all right? Remember, uphold the Constitution. That's the first line of the oath that you swore before God and the people to protect. Remember that. Because I remember. Remember the code of conduct. Remember that. When you get out your vehicle, make sure you got your mask on next time. Please don't walk in my face and you don't have your mask on. That's your policy.
Thanks to the auditor's efforts, these officers got a much-needed lesson in accountability. Hopefully this encounter will make them reconsider their actions in the future. However, we can't say the same for the way this next officer behaves with this gentleman.
The United States Supreme Court says that we have every right to take you out of this car while we conduct a traffic stop.
On September 3rd, 2014, two power-hungry cops decided to tail a regular civilian during his daily commute. What unfolded was caught on camera by the passenger and shared on the YouTube channel Ambies 99. From the get-go, the encounter was tense.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Whatever the traffic stop was, it doesn't really matter. I'm not here for that, obviously.
Oh, just in case I started recording, you know, because
that's fine.
If anything, if I needed it for court or anything.
You can record all you want, no problem. You're obligated when you're in a motor vehicle to present your ID.
When you're driving?
When you're in the motor vehicle, yes, like right now.
Can I see what law is that?
I don't have the law book on me. I know the law. That's.
Oh, so if you know it, how come?
If you weren't in the car and you parked in a parking lot, no. But as far as the motor vehicle being operated, yes.
Right. So get the law for me. Give me what law it is, and then.
The law for you.
You're a police officer. Just supposed to know all the laws and.
Let me talk to you. Step out of the car for me.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
What's that?
I'm not stepping out of the car for my safety.
For your safety?
For my safety.
What do you think? We're gonna beat you up?
No, but once you tell somebody to step out of the car, it's either they're being arrested, you're gonna take them in for questioning or something like that. Okay. If I'm not gonna be...
Despite the driver's compliance, including showing his ID and stepping out of the vehicle, the officers couldn't leave the innocent passenger alone. They failed to provide any legal statute codes, showcasing their incompetence and unprofessionalism.
This is recording. In case something happens...
Mr. Lawyer, okay?
No, I told him I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. But I value my rights. I have rights. I know the Constitution. You know, I know what rights I have.
You do with every single car stop. You give up your rights when you're in the car.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
You have to present your ID.
Yeah, when you're driving.
Your ID, that's fine. But you gotta give them a name.
I'm not giving out my name just because. Because you're gonna start. I need your name. I need your date of birth. You're gonna look me up. You're gonna have my address. You're gonna have all the information. Yeah. But what crimes did I commit?
I know you're thinking you're Joe Attorney.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that.
You're getting arrested. You're gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not.
All right. So when you say I'm being arrested, then we'll take it from there.
Why would I say that? Why would I say you're being arrested?
I don't know.
Sitting in the passenger
seat because you're asking me for my name, my date of birth.
That's just so we, for our safety. That's why we do that.
Yeah, but why did he get pulled over? Right?
I had him for speeding.
Okay, so that's his problem.
Yeah, but
I'm just getting the ride home.
Listen, but you're in the car, okay?
Yeah, but I didn't commit a crime. I didn't speed.
We're not saying that you did.
These officers seemed unaware that no U.S. law mandates passengers to show ID without a clear and explicit reason. Claiming it's for our safety just doesn't cut it.
I didn't speed.
We're not saying that you did. We identify everyone in the car. You're not every single car stop.
I am listening.
Okay. When you get out of the car, okay, we don't just arrest people to get out of the car. We just don't tell you to get out for the heck of it, okay? For our safety, we ask for ID. Now you're obligated by the state to do that, okay?
Do you see anybody shooting? Do you see anybody with a bazooka?
No, I'm not here to be a debate. That's for court, okay?
All right, so whatever you got to do, but I'm not giving up my rights. I'm not giving up my rights. And I know that's not a law. Once you tell me the law, what number it is, everything, we're going to look it up, and, stuff like that.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Where are you guys from?
Providence.
Providence?
Realizing the passenger wasn't backing down, the officers retreated to their cruiser to search for this non-existent law.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on? Down a corner? Hey, can you hop off just for a minute?
just want to talk to you real quick.
Nah, I want to stay with the cameras recording because I don't know. You know, I don't want to be.
Feel free to bring the camera with you.
I don't want to carry that and have it in your face, you know.
Okay.
But
then you know what?
I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to take you guys away from doing your job and stuff. But they say that when you have rights, either you use them or you lose them, you know.
You're not disrespectful, okay? But you are breaking the law.
I am.
Okay. The United States Supreme Court says that we have every right to take you out of this car while we conduct the traffic stop.
Even when I'm not being arrested, I wasn't driving, I don't have any probable cause, you know, just with my friend, because he already got a ticket, he's late for, he's giving me a ride, as a courtesy, for me, because my car broke down. I'll give you my ID, all right? Because I've been here for 31 years in this country, never been arrested, don't have any kind of...
I'm not arguing any of that.
Even with backup, the cops could only threaten the passenger in an attempt to strip him of his rights.
So I'm going to reach for my ID, all right?
You go right ahead.
Just for my friend.
Yep.
I'll give up my rights for my friend.
Well, it has nothing to do with rights, my friend.
All right, here you go. You're not going to find anything. I just want to, we have the rights. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that's where it's going in this country already.
You do have rights, and I understand that. I'm well versed in the Constitution.
Yeah, I follow.
You do have rights.
Yeah, I follow. I try to follow all the laws. I try to learn everything,
But you do have to identify yourself.
They say if you're being arrested, there's probable cause, or you're being a danger.
Yeah, I don't know who you are as the passenger if you don't tell us. So.
Yeah, but I wasn't driving. I didn't commit any crime. There's no probable cause that I'm going to commit a crime. You didn't catch me in the act of committing a crime.
You know what I'm saying?
Their logic seemed to be guilty until proven innocent. How could a passenger in a speeding incident be complicit? These inept officers need suspension without pay and a return trip to the academy for a proper lesson in justice.
However, just so you know in the future, you do have to provide...
Yeah, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to call the chief of police and ask him, just to make sure, because if it is, and I'm wrong, the next time, I know better,
Call the Attorney General's office. They can really tell you. Just tell them the situation. I was a passenger in a car. I was asked to provide my ID, and they'll let you know that is the case.
Okay, I want to find that out, because I try to keep up with all the laws, and if that's a new law and I don't know about it, I want to find out.
Power.
Yeah, I just wrote that today on Facebook. I said knowledge is power, same thing like that.
Yep, absolutely.
I said read and learn. I try to always keep up with all the laws, the new laws, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, everything.
Why not?
Just so, yep. I've been here for 31 years, never been arrested, never been in trouble with the police, never been in any kind of trouble, ever, because I have 2 cars, but they both broke down, so, so they can give me a ride for work.
Adding insult to injury, the passenger's car was broken down, forcing him to rely on a friend for a ride, only to have his rights trampled by these officers.
The reason why we do that is obviously to check anybody, see if they have warrants or whatever. We don't know who the passenger is, the car.
Yeah, but you see what the problem with that is? You cannot just go around stopping everybody and asking for IDs like Nazi Germany. You know what I mean?
Vehicles legally stopped though for traffic violations. So.
The passenger clapped back with a powerful point, exposing the officer's ridiculous justifications.
Yeah, but that's where it's going.
Yep.
In New York.
Listen, we're not in New York.
It's already like that.
We're not in New York. We're in Rhode Island. Okay. And the courts say if you are stopped by the police for a legal reason, which this was a legal reason, you committed a traffic violation of some sort, we have the right to identify any passengers in the motor vehicle.
Yeah, but you know that in New York, they didn't have that law before.
We're not in New York.
I mean, but they didn't have it there. Just like they don't have it here, it might go there. If you don't use our rights, if you don't flex your rights, that's where it's going to go, right there, Nazi Germany.
That's when you notify your state rep and you...
Now, pretty soon I'll be going down the street, walking around, papers, please, papers.
Well, that's...
that's where it's going. I mean, I'm sad to say about this is where it's going in this country. Man, when I was here, back when I first came in here, like back in the 80s, the 90s, it was lovely to, here, but the way it's going now, if that was after 9/11 or what happened, but I just can't do anything anymore without having your papers, it's sad, it's sad.
Desperate to make their case, the cops rambled on about a Supreme Court precedent trying to validate their actions.
Seems like that. When you want to give out your name and ID, it seems like, there's all these red flags. What is he hiding?
You're one person. This case that this sergeant's talking about came from a state trooper asking for identification from a bus full of people. And the Supreme Court found that it was warranted. They can ask for identification.
So even all those innocent people that were just there along for the ride, they have to go through all this hassle, give out the names, the date of birth, and social security, just because somebody else did something? We all have to pay for it? If you're looking for a person driving the same type of car that was being looked for like a crime he committed, it was driving a car that's similar to this one, you know, a red Civic, we're looking for that type of car, you know, that's a wanted, and then you stop into that car, then they go, all right, we stop somebody driving that same, we're looking for somebody that's driving the same type of car, he's being looked for, you know, he committed a crime, all right, I will understand that, but asking me all this because he was speeding, I mean, it doesn't go together, it makes no sense.
The courts have said that we can.
All right, now I'm just gonna, you know, look that up, you know, I'm not saying that you're lying, but I want to make sure for myself.
And that's all for today. Were these corrupt bunch of cops reprimanded properly in your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.